welcome back to the channel. I am not positive what track I was supposed to come back with. I believe I just saw her in the comments. So I'm like, okay, is it Zdzislaw? Zdzislaw? I don't know. And I'm not trying to mock or make fun. I just came from something probably a little more driving. But it was telling me that you shouldn't really believe the door-to-door salesman that their knives cut best. I can't... I'm not going to tell you I know much about Rishloo except a bunch of reactions. Edelon, I think we looked that word up. Oh, I'd have to look it up again. It's been a while. But because I believe I appreciate the subscribers, followers who enjoy the music, and I've enjoyed it too. Let's just get one. It's been a while. Rishloo. Whatever that is. Yep, maybe the worst played ever. Yeah. Rollen record, your favorite song? Possibly. You need to know what the smirk is from. I looked up album title from the ancient Greek. Elda, Eldalon, double idol, image, apparition, ghost, phantom, spirit, image of a living. Uh, maybe something you created with your will. Poltergeist-esque idea. But Zdzislaw, which I mean no disrespect, Beksiński, a Polish painter, photographer, and sculptor specializing in the field of dystopian surrealism. I would venture to guess, especially if you're just a Rishloo fan and you're judging a book by its cover. The topic of dystopian surrealism, I'm not familiar with the artist or the work, but just a quick, let's flip over to the images tab. I have seen, yes. So, first off, I have stumbled across the artist for sure. I know this work. It's a dystopian creature with a mummified face, red sinew and bone only, skin stretched thin. Uh, uh, classic architecture, dystopian. Oh, fantastic stuff. Dark. I'm not going to share it with you. You would have to do this. With a huge influence on buildings and architecture, sold right now. I still to this day claim my art history class, which was superficial at best. Well, first off, it taught me some shit that I didn't really understand. And if you're looking at art like from a painting perspective, there's this drop in history, there's a bloop, nothing. Of course, you go back to the caves of Lascaux. I think that's right. I'm reaching back into the pool right now. But you go there, the Maiden of Willendorf, some other things to, let's say, pillar and what are they? Tenon? I can't. Basically simple architecture all the way up to let's say Corinthian pillars. That period, we let's say the tinfoil hat Tatarians are just kind of dickwads about. I mean, there's only the entire history of us making things. But because some people don't understand will and effort versus, I guess, aliens did it, it gets complicated. And in front of me, I see like basilica-esque buildings, cathedral, classic Greek Roman architecture, but tendrilled and weathered, ancient, as if of another culture, another time left remnant in our dystopian hellscape that we live in. It's fantastic. And I just thought I'd take one shot here at just out of the blue. I mean, I hope I'm not just this idiot dumbass on the channel driving the show is pretty dumb. But the other guy gave a shot at the soul behind this flesh suit. I took a shot at a couple things. I didn't know nothing about that artist, but boy, I didn't just stumble ass backwards into art I've actually seen, topics I'm incredibly interested in, and I don't even know what a single really word of the song is. Now, if that's not the power of all this, I don't know where it will ever be more evident. You are allowed to take the same journey I just went on. You didn't even have to like the song. You could just put the name in there and see what the hell comes up because, damn, curiosity. Because pretending I don't care about all that's just a lie. Discovered what I just discovered and adding one more notch to the pool of memories. I'm having some issues, so I'm just going to have to deal with that. adding one more piece of information to the pile is priceless. Very fair. Damn. Whoa. I usually have a comeback for that kind of ending, but no, wait. I I I hit the exploration, got the best of me, and I hit the quotes button. Here are some quotes from the artist. I wish to paint in such a manner as if I were photographing dreams. I am obsessed with the process of creation. That brought a feeling. That brought a feeling to the surface when I read it. The surrealistic nature of the arrangement of the song, dystopian art of the subject matter, is fantastic. I still don't know a word they were saying, but I have learned enough that I will move beyond this experience and dig a little because I'm interested. It was the one class that taught me more than anything I learned was art, and not because of art per se, but because of the creation process and some of the things. What matters is what appears in your soul, not what your eyes see and what you can name. That's the given. Y'all struggling on identifying and figuring out this? So much else is missing, right? Whether it's that internal dialogue that supposedly young people don't have anymore. Yes, I know that's crazy. I was just telling myself how crazy that is because little Rollen's in there yelling at me. Can't just, it don't go out telepathically, but the words I want to say can still just be said in here, right? I mean, that's got to be connected to something. Now, wires, brain activity, memory, man, you could really take the soul out of that one, couldn't you? But why would you want to? If dystopian hellscapes are all you have left, you're kind of screwed. But if you have the known beauty and wonder that exists in reality in front of you, and then you can juxtaposition that against the dystopian hellscape and maybe learn that there's always a chance, But maybe those chances start out as dreams and hopes and so in your soul and in your heart and in your brain and in your dream world. I don't know. I'm just reading what it is there and I'm like, yeah, yeah, I'm cool. Well, that's subjective, and I don't know that. You don't know me well enough. I think I'm cool, but I like myself a lot some days. Hate myself others, so it sucks. That was fantastic, and I didn't know it was going to be fantastic, and I didn't actually know much more. I still don't know much more than what the name led me to, which, well, there you go. That's how the rabbit hole portion works. Gosh, I mean, it's a long, crappy name for a channel, but I think it all works. There was a reaction in the song there. There was a rabbit hole created by the title of that song, and all I've done is rant about it. I'm pretty sure the song was cool and inspirational, but I don't think I gave much credit that way. So if you like the song, you should probably go follow the link down in the description to the band. Give them some love. Tell them that I just stomped all over a song that deserved a lot more love. That's a good way to start. I mean, I'm not trying to spread hate against me, but no, you could listen to it uninterrupted. I have to move on. Fuller and more prepared a little bit, but I have to move on. Later.